Hi there, this is Hushman with eBikes USA. Today I want to take some time talk about AIMA Big Sur Sport. In a short period of time, this has become one of my favorite bikes, and there are some unique characteristics to this bikes that I truly appreciate. So when we receive these bikes, first we notice the size, fit, and finish, and the colors. These three bikes, so this particular model comes in black, which is more of a flat black. It comes in a white, which is more of a creamy white, a little bit of an eggshell off-white in it. And then it comes with this sea breeze blue. It's a beautiful blue. And frankly, we sell out of this blue one. I would say this is the best seller for us. Then it's white, then it's black, but they're all great colors. We noticed something very early on, that people that ride these bikes like them, and we started selling more of these bikes than some of the other brands that have similar specs, even have bigger batteries. There's some other more heavy-duty rack on them. These bikes sold better. So I started noticing a pattern that people were telling us that they are very smooth, the torque sensor is very smooth, they just go and everything is great. So I started looking into it, and I realized AIMA has done a great job of putting all Bafang components on it, the electronics on this. This is a Bafang motor, 750 watt motor. It's a 48 volt battery along with Bafang display, but also the torque sensor on this bike is Bafang branded. We have been testing bicycles that come with torque sensors, and we've noticed that these bikes, AIMA in particular, that uses all Bafang, they are a lot smoother than some of the other brands that we have, even though they're also torque sensor. So I think that has something to do with it. Having a fully integrated Bafang system with a more expensive torque sensor lends itself to be a smoother ride from day one, from mile one, zero stop type deal. The other thing we've noticed about this bike is it's very interesting. It's Shimano Altos. It only has 7, which is ironic. You know, I expected it to be 8 with this. However, 7 is great. We noticed something else. These bikes are unique this way. If I turn it on, and I like to pedal, if I put it on PAS 1, pedal assist level 1, I can simply start pedaling, and by changing the gears, I can change the tension under my feet and get the motor to apply different level of power. However, as I started pedaling it, I noticed that I can continue to increase my speed on level 1 beyond the level that I was expecting level 1 to get me. By utilizing the gears properly, around the flat areas around Denver that surrounding our neighborhood, I'm able to put this on level 1, utilizing the gears, pedal this all the way to 26.8 miles per hour. No other bicycle in my store is capable of doing that. Some will allow me to use the pedal 1 to 18, 19 miles an hour. The reason for this is, number one, is that very smooth torque sensor. The second part about it is, this has a 52 teeth front crank with an 11 to, I want to say 32 rear cog. 52 and 11 allows me to pedal at a higher speed. With utilizing the gears properly, I still have tension under my feet, and the motor will continue to give me power because it's a torque sensor, and I'm able to do this. I did the same test with the AIMA Big Sur, the 26-inch fat tire bike, which is essentially the same power, and I'm only able to do that to 19 to 20 miles an hour. And the reason for this, it's a heavier bike, bigger wheels, and it has higher rolling resistance. The other factor is smaller wheels on this with that same 750 watt, 80, 85 newton meter of torque. The smaller diameter lets more torque gets applied to the road, the tire contact, because of the smaller diameter versus the larger bike. This is very unique. It's a great feature. And now, as I explain this to our customers, they come back and they confirm what I thought. Between the smooth torque sensor and the ability to continue to pedal at a comfortable higher speed on level 1 makes it a great experience. So I took the bike out, and this time I said, what if I don't want to go 26 miles an hour and I only want to do 15, 14, 12? What I noticed is if I keep it on gear 6 or 7, yes, because I'm applying pressure, the motor will continue to go up. But if I move down on the gears, I'm putting it on number 3, number 4, number 5, I can now very comfortably pedal at 10 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, and be able to maintain that speed, meaning it's not just keep going up and I'm not have to overexert myself to keep it. The bike is very responsive. The way I describe these bikes, and this is based on the feedback from our employees, these bikes are shore-fitted, they are shore-footed, meaning when I pedal, I'm confidently can pedal it and feel the motor respond to me. That's what we call shore-footed. Also, feedback we're getting are some of our customers, a person who hasn't been on a bicycle in 20 years. It is very confident building because they now realize the bike is in tune with them and they can control this bike. It doesn't push them out. It doesn't get them going at too fast. They can regulate it with their feet. And the third part of it has to do with the keypad and the display. It doesn't have a complex display design. The keypad is very small. You can either go up or down on the power level. It doesn't have turn signals. So the feedback I got from some of the customers is very intuitive. It doesn't take much to figure out how to ride this bike. There is no special case where if you don't set it in the right position, it will throw you off. Those are some of the characteristics of this bike that I really like. And the only wish I had is this bike is too small for me where the seat collar is. And it's a fairly short seat post. I believe it's a 300 millimeter tall. I think this bike needs, at the minimum, 350 millimeter seat post. Either 400 would be even better so it can accommodate taller riders. It does have a very nice BMX style handlebar with nice grips, so the hand position isn't the problem. This bike right now, based on the demographics that have purchased this bike, we're selling these to a lot of female riders that want that smooth, not overpowering, overbearing bike. And if they're anywhere from 4'11" to 5'4", they would fit very comfortably on it. But for someone like me who's 5'8", I feel the seat is not tall enough. I would like to sit a little bit taller, and I only have a 30-inch inseam. So that kind of gives you an idea of the sizing. All in all, great packaging, love the bike. It really feels more of a luxury premium bike than a pickup truck. The way I describe it, AIMA is my Lexus, whereas some of the other brands that we carry, like a Traxxas, that is our Ford pickup truck. It's all about utility and its capabilities. Great choice. Colors are lovely. Hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.